So guys, I am hanging out here with Anna, and she is about to feed a quail to, what's this guy's name?
He doesn't really have a name, but he is an albino water monitor. I know.
He's albino.
Yep.
Now, a lot of albino creatures in the wild, they have a little trouble surviving.
Yes, so he has some special heat requirements. When it starts getting cold, he'll come inside much earlier than our other monitors. And he's still getting used to me a little bit.
So he's a little shy.
I think, yes, he might be a little shy about the camera.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on with the camera. So we're going to see. We're going to see how this...
I know he definitely wants to eat.
You can see him kind of, he's tasting around a little bit there, seeing what's going on.
He's been giving me a little bit of a hard time this last week or so, testing me on whether or not I'll leave the food for him if he doesn't take it off the tongs.
Now, when you feed him, do you normally want him to eat while you're there, or
yes.
do you guys sometimes just leave him?
So some of it depends on each individual. He is usually very good about his tong feeding, and that helps us, one, make sure that the animal is getting the nutrition and the food that they need, and they're definitely eating it. But it also lets us build a bond with them, that they know the food is coming from us, and that when they see the tongs and us together in the bucket, that they're going to get something good, and it helps us get along. So I don't think he's going to eat for us today, but you can definitely see how pretty he is with that bright yellowy white color. It's so different than our other water monitors.
But that's okay, because we got some other guys we can try to feed.
Yes, some of our adult monitors will definitely eat for us today.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and go check out some of the other monitors here out at Iguana Land. Anna, let's go see them.
Yeah, let's go. Move her over here. Good girl.
She's hungry.
Yes. There we go.
She's got it. Now, what she's getting to eat today is quail.
Yes. So this is a large-sized quail. And like with all of our whole prey and all of our other carnivore diets, we do feed pre-killed.
Now, in the wild, would she go after birds?
Yeah, potentially. These guys do climb pretty well. So this is a Kamingi monitor, or Cummings monitor, and they are from the Philippines. So these guys are pretty good climbers. So she may climb a tree to grab a bird or some eggs. But she's also just as likely to eat a small mammal or some other small vertebrates on the ground. They'll eat just about anything that they can catch.
She's scarfing that down. She's pretty fast.
They do. Not dissimilar to the way a snake eats. They'll eat their prey generally in one big piece like that, using their teeth and their neck muscles.
And you can
to
see
pull
the
it
neck
down.
muscles to push it down.
Absolutely.
Although she eats a lot faster than your average snake.
Oh yes, much. Though in the wild, especially the large ones, if they've taken down prey that's too big to fit in their mouth, they will use their very sharp nails to tear pieces, and they'll bite chunks off. But most of the time they're going to eat something they can take down in one gulp. Are you ready? There you go. Good girl. So this is our Bell's Phase lace monitor. So this is a coloration that is found in the wild.
You will find these guys out.
Mm-hmm. These are
And they're not just bred to be pretty.
Nope. This is a naturally occurring pattern.
That you'll find in Australia?
Yes. These are the second largest monitor lizards in Australia.
Look at her scarf that down. It didn't even take like 2 seconds.
Nope. So these guys will be heavier than the Parenti monitor, but the Parentis get longer.
Feet and all, just digesting all. Feathers, everything.
Yep.
No problem. And so what we're doing and we're feeding today is quail. And in the wild, uh-oh, she's looking over here. In the wild, what all...
Yes, we should head out. That's her saying.
All right.
She's done with us in her space for
We're going to head out. She might be charging us in a minute. Let's go. And some of the defense strategies that she actually does have is she's got her tail, she's got teeth, she's got claws, and you say sometimes she likes to charge.
Yes. So long before this guy will bite you or scratch at you, She's going to stand up real tall on her legs and take a real deep breath and make herself look as big and intimidating as possible. And they're going to hiss. And it's not like the way we speak or when your cat hisses that they're actually making a noise. They're just pushing that air out of their mouths and out of their bodies, and it's going to make that hissing noise. So they're going to stand up and look big and hiss at you, and if you still haven't backed away from them, you're going to take that big long tail and curl it up and whip it at you. Which is what you could see her doing in a little bit.
It's not going to feel good, guys. It's going to literally going to feel like it's going to feel worse than a whip. Actually, it's going to feel.
Yes, because there's bone in there as well as the hard scales on the outside. It's not a fun experience, and it will leave marks. And if you were a predator, it would definitely scare you off.
And you wouldn't really want to mess with it.
No, not at all. And then if for some reason you have not listened to any of those warning signs of them telling you they are done with you in their space today, then they might bite. But we do everything we can here at Iguanaland to make sure that our monitors are calm and happy. So as soon as she started telling me...
As soon as you see that perception of the behavior change, you just want to get out there, just not to stress out the animal even.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure our animals trust us and that they know that when they're telling us they're done, that we leave.
And you're respecting their space.
Absolutely.
Because that's where they live, not you.
Absolutely. So she was happy to have her dinner, and then she was done with us being in our space.
She's like, when you're bringing me food, it's okay. Until then, next time, see ya.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Anna, so much for showing us all those awesome monitors, guys. We are hanging out at Iguana Land. You want to check them out. They're on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and tag them on this. They're on Instagram. You can check them out. It's Ty Park's Iguana Land.
Absolutely.
They are trying to be the biggest reptile zoo in the country.
Absolutely, and we're scheduled to open at number 2, and we're hoping to go up from there.
So guys, make sure you check them out. If you like that video, hit that follow button. Wild Charles on YouTube, Wild Charles on Facebook, and Wild Charles on Instagram. And I will be seeing you guys soon.